This is a intro to the Sail from Spark channel, and hopefully someday Sail from Spark Studios. So as a quick summary, I like animation. But I like animation because I like writing. I like writing because I like movies, mostly because of How to Train Your Dragon, but a bunch of other movies I really love as well. And because of that, I like music and everything else, because it all ties into movies. I believe art is another language of humanity that speaks on a more emotional level than any worded language can. I love beautiful art. My favorite movies are those by DreamWorks, I would say. Recently, I've been watching Studio Ghibli, and that has influenced some of my writing. But I feel deeply connected to how powerful the language of movies can be. And I want to use that language to communicate the message of God, but not in a way with a bunch of Bible remakes. The way God and Jesus has taught morals and lessons and ethics and the lessons in the Bible. And I want that to show through my work and sometimes come back around to God. And that is the balance that I want for Sail from Spark Studios, if it does ever come to be a studio. I want to strongly praise God, but in a way that an atheist could watch it and still find a good message that is still in line with the teaching of the Bible, even if they don't believe in that. So there's this common misconception that Christian studios are preachy and cheap and productions are like that, but I would say that's just an inexperience with the art. There are a lot of misconceptions surrounding Christian content, and I hope to correct that with Sail from Spark Studios to show what Christianity is about at its core and what God truly is. And I hope that describes it well. Art is a very beautiful language, every type of art. Music, writing, filmmaking, animation, they all tie into each other and they're all such an emotional language. The same as the English language, the Chinese language, Spanish language. But it is a language that is close to being almost universal, and it speaks to the emotions. And ever since I was little, I've always had this fascination with storytelling, especially in movies. Everyone all has a favorite movie. When I was very young, I would watch Rio on loop when it came out, and How to Train Your Dragon became a franchise that touched me to my heart. So I recognize filmmaking for its ability to speak on another level that can bring people together, can teach us something, and can guide the next generation in our morals in our society. And my morals and the whole themes of my life are guided by God, which is what I want Sail from Spark Studios to focus on at its core. So I hope that this channel won't disappoint as an early seed for what could be Sail from Spark Studios. I am one person. I have little experience with Blender, but enough to create. I've been practicing writing, and I only just get into music. I'm not expert in anything yet, and I do not claim to be. But I hope to do a good job and to deliver something great. At the core of this journey is God. So in everything I create, I cannot deny there will be God there, in the center holding it all together. Because if it wasn't, then there wouldn't be any story at all.